what is happening. One day is today Thursday. Good Thursday. After this I have a task to go straight to that place. Finish that task. What do we talk about in the morning and then food? What are your people having for breakfast? This is a shop very close to the PG. Sometimes I come here. In fact, there are so many restaurants, but you can't go to those restaurants because all of those restaurants are, in the sense that I think they constructed it very long time, so they are like dhabas. In the sense, it's very interior, so you don't feel like going there. But otherwise, there are a lot of restaurants here. Then otherwise, you have to walk the opposite side. Even there, you will get a lot of roadside breakfast items. Dosa takes a while to be cooked, so just waiting. And moreover, it's just starting. So anything, anything it takes a while. But it's reasonably priced and it's tasty. So I hope you have a good day. I started the day earlier than usual. Today I couldn't make a video when I went out because it was drizzling. Even now it's drizzling. The water droplets are coming on my face and everywhere. So I guess when I go for a week, I think the tulsi is going to be fresh as now it is, because so much windy it is here, you know. So what happens when it rains, all the water comes to the balcony. So that's the reason I didn't take a video today. It was drizzling and I didn't want to open my umbrella, and I did not actually. Look at the glasses, in the sense, look at the lens, how it is full of water. That's one problem when you have glass. When it rains, you can't enjoy the rain with your glasses. And without your glasses, it's difficult for you, right? It's not like I cannot see, I can see, but still, oh, it feels so good when there's no wind. So I wanted to sit here for 5 minutes now, but I can't. I didn't know it's raining. So I can't. It's such a pleasant weather here. All the time raining. I wanted to buy a scarf because you really need a scarf when you go in. Obviously, when I go to my brother's house, they both have two-wheelers, so you need a scarf. Apart from that, in the auto rickshaw, in the bus, all that you need scarf. Can you see this line? So I went searching for scarf. I got it from one shop. So that's it. It's cold. What's the weather there in Delhi? What's the weather? Here it is very normal, sunny in the day hours, but at night it is very cold and raining all the time. Such a pleasant weather. I have to ask my sister-in-law or brother what's the weather there like, because should I take my warm clothes, in the sense the jacket. Here if you want to go down and have your dinner or breakfast or lunch, even except for today, you need to wear the jacket because it's that cold, because of the wind, you know, because you have so many trees here. So as I said, keep your fingers crossed. I've left it to God, that God give me some themes for the video so that I can add it. Otherwise it's going to be very difficult for me to keep making a video every day. So you want it, God has to provide me with that. Okay? When I had money problems, I used to say the same thing. God, if you want me to live a good life, I'm willing to work for it. I can work hard, but you have to provide for it. In the sense, you have put me in a world where money is so important, and you cannot tell me that you can survive without money. So I'm willing to put so much of work into that. provide me with what I need. And your needs are different from person to person. My needs are not your needs, right? And as it comes, as God provides, you keep what can you feel that? It's so windy. You thought I'm just joking? I'm not. I'm serious. I am not joking. Let's go inside. Today I have a mission at night. Mission accomplished. I would let you know what it was like. Okay, it starts at around 11:30, 11:45. I'm going to set the alarm, and because there's some kind of weird sound that comes here. There's a train which passes, which makes the loudest noise ever. Okay, today you can see a lot of clothes have hung there because I was riding very seriously on my team, and suddenly it started raining. I didn't know it. In fact, I heard some noise. I checked outside as well, and when I checked outside, it was wind. So I assumed it was windy. It can never be raining. So because of that rain, all my dresses which I had washed in the morning and which had almost dried for 80%, all of it got wet. So I had to take all that and hang it there. Okay. So coming back to the mission, let me tell you what it is like, a little briefing. The thing is, there's a train that goes at night. It sometimes rarely goes even in the morning, so it just passed. It would pass at night through this way, and it makes the loudest noise among all the other trains. Okay, so obviously it's a goods train. Goods train engines are usually double engines, and they make a lot of noise. So the thing is, just after that you can hear at night some weird noise like the peacocks. It's not actually peacock, but something else like a crowd and a child, a baby crying, or so many ladies crying, some kind of creepy squeaky noise. I don't know, I have to explain that. So I thought today I'm going to keep an eye on that and stay awake at that time and make sure what exactly is that sound. How interesting is that? I'm so interested in such investigations and work because I always wanted to be a criminal lawyer because I like it so much. You know, when I was doing my law, I wanted to be a criminal lawyer. So whenever somebody speaks about that, I'm like, I don't want to be a civil lawyer. I like investigating on all these things, especially all the crimes. It's one of my interests. So today I was watching Elon Musk and how he was scared of darkness. You know, I was scared of darkness so much I can't tell you. But there were times when I was in school when nobody was there at home at night. Coincidentally, there were some incidents when everybody had to leave and I was alone at home. Not exactly school, I think I was doing law. Actually, I learned to sit in darkness when I was doing my law in the hostel. You won't believe it. So until then, from one room to another, I was scared to walk. I used to feel the curtains are ghosts and the plants are ghosts. Everything had their own shape, and you know how much of creativity I apply in giving shapes to all the shadows and everything. So I used to feel that everything, the entire house is haunted by ghosts. So I was very scared of darkness, but in hostel I had to be alone many times in my room and I couldn't sleep at all because of this fear of darkness. And but gradually, and especially because during those days I had to stay alone in my house once, and then I decided I'm going to just see what it is exactly. I think it is a ghost, but let me see what exactly is that. I decided, and I started looking out of the window when it was dark and whenever there were shadows, because the shadows I used to feel were ghosts. So I looked and I realized it's the shadow of these plants. Each leaf has a shadow. And there's nothing like to be scared about all these things. I realized it at that time. So I was around 20 years old when I just overcame this fear of darkness. darkness. Now, if at all I worry about darkness, it's only because you can't see at dark. So you need light. Like you cannot walk, you might slip and fall somewhere. So you don't need light, but then there is no imagination like it is ghost. I totally, absolutely don't believe in all those things. So particularly so because I want to know what is the truth behind something. So if you hear a noise, I am more interested in knowing what exactly is the source of it and not just making some superstitious imaginations or superstitions like this could be that. There has to be some reality because I've heard it many times here at night in my sleep, and I assumed it is some major accident because it's like crying just after the train has passed. So it has to be something with the track, I feel. Let's investigate it. I love investigating. How about you? And let me know about your fear which you had as a child and how you got over it. You know, sometimes your fear, you carry it along even through the adulthood, and because when you're 20 you're an adult, obviously at that time you get over it. You know, it takes a lot of willpower to get over some of your fears. In sense, one thing is when you have no other options left with, then you obviously get over it. Another thing is when you really make up your mind that this is not going to work out, you have to go through it. So at those times also you can just open up and know what exactly it is, because many times it is not what you imagined it is. That's how it is. Oh my god, it's so cold outside. Oh my god, I'm literally freezing. Let's get the train which is coming. Oh, it's so silent here. There are so many people outside, you know. It's close to 12 o'clock. It's so cold. Listen to it, okay? Let's hear what the hell is. Is this like the loudest engine you could ever hear? Not this one. Yeah. No sound. I think this is not the train. Some other train probably. People are outside at this time. So late. just had my lunch and I climbed the 4 floors. I thought I will sit here for a while because I wanted to make a video in sunlight. Today it's a very sunny day. It's rare to find such a day here because most of the days it is raining, and so sunny days are very rare, and when sun comes after a very long time you feel happy about it, right? I feel so happy when I see sunlight. So I was sitting here looking at the vehicles pass by on the flyover and looking at the sunlight. Yeah, have you ever imagined a world without sunlight? It's very difficult. Just like all of it is important, that's it. Like without rain also it's difficult because you really feel good when it rains in the evening. You can sleep well. Sorry. After I shifted here, I think only in the first, I shifted on May 1st, right? For about 20 days there was no rain. It was really hot. But after 20 days it's been raining every day. And the best part is that it doesn't rain in the day hours. It rains only in the evening. And what happens is that rain leaves you cool the entire night. It's the best part of it. I totally enjoy the weather here. So I had read a story long ago which was about a place where there is no night. Yeah, it was a very children's story, kind of interesting story, but imagine when there is no night. It's difficult. So I think that every aspect of this life, the way God has made it, has its own purpose and it fits in the right place. So maybe in life also we could kind of apply the same thing and hope that everything that we are passing through in life is just the right way as it is meant to be. That feeling gives you a sense of positive vibe, to go through that, and you get a feeling that everything, whether it is bad or good, it's all happening at the right time and for a reason. That is, I think like that, and that gives you a sense of positivity. Even otherwise I am very optimistic in life all the time. I think I've survived much of the periods, the phases of my life because I'm being optimistic. So that's about it. Let's take a pause and then continue on a different theme. I'm trying to improve this vlog in many ways. Within the limitations, I want to improve it because I want to see that from the time I started making this vlog, I've made a lot of progress with time and with experience, you can say, because you've been doing it again and again. So there has to be, in some way, there has to be some progress which is quite visible. So I'm trying to do that. So I was telling you that I thought of something. We could talk on different themes. So between each theme, there has to be a gap, and that's what I'm trying to implement in these videos. It's so nice when it was sunny. Really, today I shampooed my hair, so the hair is looking so frizzy. Now in the evening I will comb it and then I will use my hair iron. Then it will stay properly for next 4 days. So much of walking space here, so much. It's so nice to have such a lengthy passage which is also wide. So good, can't tell you. So what else could we talk about? What's happening around? It's weekend. Weekend is here. I'm going to my brother's place. I mentioned that, right? Tomorrow I will leave and stay a few days there and come back. So tomorrow it's a different. I've left this to God to provide me with themes for my vlog. So now I'm out of it. It's not my thing. It's about God to be giving gives me something new for every video. If God doesn't give, it's going to be a big problem because I don't know what to add in every vlog. Tomorrow when I'm traveling, I can add that, and then when I go to my brother's place, I will have one or the other stuff happening there, so I can keep on adding that. But otherwise, it has to come to you. So many things work in life like that, you know. All the efforts you don't have to put. It seems impossible for you. It seems so tiring to make all the efforts from your part. So don't do that. Sometimes God will bring it to you. It happens that way. It has happened with me many times, you know. Simply I was trying to do it all by myself. It's not required. You just leave it to God, and God provides you with the things that you need to carry on, just like in life, so in the videos. So I hope that God brings something new, some changes, some new openings, because I want to make it different every time. I have a stock of videos pending, which today I have to upload a video. So there are so many videos, but still, as you use up one video, there has to be a backup. You need to be ready with another video which is in the line, right? Because otherwise you will have a break, and I don't like. Once you take a break, you know what happens. Once you take a break, you tend to take it again and again. So that's how it is. So don't go for that. 20 minutes, and then evening I'm going on a walk again. I need to buy something, a small thing that is, but for that excuse I go walking because I love walking. Everything attached to that I love, in the sense dressing up and setting things, closing the door, going out. I like it. You know, it's like it brings momentum to your life, and I totally enjoy it. So that's the reason for silly excuses for one small thing. I'm going out. I like it. Take care. I'll tell you where I'm going when I reach there. You have to take some videos so we're going out. And I need one thing is to be bought from the mall. I've used this earpod, so I can't hear what I'm talking. It happens, right? Do you when you're talking, your ear is blocked by your headphone, how does it feel? Do you like to hear what you're talking when you're recording it? Or how is it? I like hearing what I'm talking because it helps me to speak more sensible and probably in the right pitch. So what I usually do is I keep it a little outside so that I can hear everything what's happening around, because it's important that you are not deaf when you're on the main road. It saves you, and it saves many others as well. I have returned. वापस मैं पीजी में पहुंच गई. जहाँ जाने का प्लान बनाया था वहाँ तो नहीं जा पाई आज, क्योंकि मैंने मल्टीटास्किंग किया. मेरा वीडियो एडिटिंग मैंने चलते चलते किया, जो गलत बात है. You should not be doing such things while walking on the road, neither driving nor walking. There are so many mistakes that we do in life which we know it is something wrong, but then we just do it. So this doing something on your mobile while walking on the road is a mistake that you commit, which can cause harm to you as well as to others. So if you have been checking your mobile and doing something while walking, don't do it.